It would be really cool if cats were real. I agree. That's just a fucking robot on my bed. That's definitely not a real cat. You're not a real cat, are you? You're the highest technology available. The pigeons are robots, that's what they tell you. What they don't tell you is that the cats are too. They're reporting to the government. They should make cats from Howie Brainhurts a real thing IRL? I think so. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh shit, look, I could just... No cat for you. Cat perms disabled. Hello. Hello, how are we doing? What are the rules for chat? Basically, just be nice. Don't be an ass. You can swear, that's fine. Just don't be a dick. And, yeah, I think that gets you pretty far. Hello! Is that the cat from my videos? No. I get that question a lot, if he was any inspiration to me. It's simply coincidence that my colour scheme and style is a cat. I just live with that bloke. I just hang out with him, he's no inspiration to me. Can I ask, we've just started, yes, Ian. Can I ask, what's the, volume like of the music? Because when I've been looking at my VODs recently, it feels like they are too loud. It is too loud. It's good. Low. It's okay. Greetings from Spain. Hi, Karov. ¿Cómo estás? Okay. Let me... It's good, it's fine. Suitable. Any likeness to cats living or dead are purely coincidental. Yeah, see, here's the thing. This is my VTuber model. The pixel cat is actually me. This is my humanoid VTuber model. It's very high tech. I paid well on Fiverr for it. Fiverr.com, not Spawn. Look, I've got a... Is anyone here, can anyone here read Japanese? I believe this is Japanese. I can only assume this Fanta is white peach. It looks like peach. I got it from a shop near me because my sister had bought one and I went, that looks good, and I tried it and I liked it. And now I've got my own one. It's Japanese. It's good. Have you tried it? Oh no, because you're talking about the audio probably. I think, yeah, it's Japanese Fanta from what I can tell, but I don't know what the flavour is, but it's peach, but I was wondering if it's white peach. Not that it, like... I keep on seeing things be called white peach flavour, but I can't... my ass can't be telling the difference between white peach and peach. What's the difference? Somebody tell me. Where did I get it from? It was from, like, a international food store near me, which typically sells, like, Turkish and Polish stuff. So... something's gone wrong, and they've got Japanese... That's a bit far away from Turkey and Poland. I ain't complaining, though. Yummy. Yeah, he's just good. Ooh, sorry, you guys probably don't like the ASMR of that. Whatever. It will only happen once more. I've got half of the thing there. Have I tried Ramune? I love Ramune. It's kind of expensive, I guess, because it's an import, but it is a treat. And when I get ramen, I like to buy Ramune. For anyone who doesn't know what Ramune is, it's a Japanese soda in a glass bottle, and it has, rather than like a screw cap or something like that, it has a glass ball in the top, and it comes with a little plastic thing that you use to press and provide pressure to get the ball to dislodge, and then your drink is open, and it's very, very cutesy, very mindful, very demure. And a lot of Japanese restaurants sell them. You can actually get them in supermarkets here now. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in Sainsbury's, which is a UK grocery chain. But yeah. Okay, let's taste this. It's a bit flat. I thought it'd be fizzier than that. My desk is all wet. How are we? Greetings from Slovakia. Hello, Yevg. I love chemical Japanese soda. I like the melon one. The green melon one, that's yummy. Do I like real like actual fruit melons? No. Do I like the flavor of like fake melon? Yeah. Do I speak Spanish? Solo uno poquito. I studied it in school a very long time ago. So typically in UK schools, well, UK English schools, you'll study like certain things until you're 16 and then you get a qualification at the end. My school fast-tracked the languages for people, for like the higher performers. The gifted and talented burnt out kid, that's me. Is my mic peaking? I need to move my mic away a little bit. So I actually did my Spanish GCSE when I was 14, so it's been a long time. Hey, about injured. Hellas! Hellas! I was about to talk about the YouTube event, actually. Where I met Laz, and I met other people, and it was very cool, and I got this hoodie. Which is really, it's a really nice hoodie. It's a nice weighty hoodie. I read both chats, yes I do. Do the mukbang, I don't have anything to eat. Just drink. Repping the hoodie. Hell yeah! I've been trying to catch up on, so I went to a YouTube event last week, which I'll talk about in a bit, but I've been trying to watch other people who went to the events, streams and videos about it, because it's like, it's so fun to relive it, but through other people's perspectives. It's really fun. It's like you have a good time and then it's documented by so many people and you get to like enjoy it all over again. How fun, how cool, how, you know. And yeah. Where's the Dress to Impress? Lewis, underrated. She's genuinely obsessed with Dress to Impress. She is in like, she can go in like the expert only lobbies now. She's really good at it. She's addicted to it. It's amazing. I'm very cool. Thank you, Mel Premium. But yeah, look, YouTube gave me a hoodie. And it's got YouTube Gaming on it because I'm a gamer. I'm real. I am real. Hi, Kizzy Button. YouTube gave me a hoodie and they gave me chocolate. I've got the packaging downstairs. They gave us like custom packaged Tony's chocolate. Yum 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 yum. God, what have I got to say? I've been away doing all sorts of things. I haven't streamed since the day of my upload. So I uploaded a video, which is like done quite well. Immediately ended up going to bed, woke up at silly o'clock. By silly o'clock, that's for me, that's 7 AM because I work from home. Saying that, when I met people at the YouTube gaming event, people were like, oh yeah, I woke up at the time I'd normally go to sleep, 6 AM. So I'm not that bad, which is, I think, is quite rare in the content creator community. I think a lot of content creators, because they don't typically have the same sort of 9 to 5 necessities, they will just like go to sleep in the morning and then wake up at night, which I don't do, because that makes my brain feel terrible. I even like at the weekend or whatever, if I wake up past 10 and I'm looking on Instagram and I'm seeing people on their stories having been up for a few hours, I'm like, damn, I'm so lazy. I'm missing out on my day, which is annoying because in my heart, I'm a morning person. In my soul, I am not. I'd love to be someone who wakes up early easily, but I'm not. But I'm not as bad as a lot of other gaming creators. I've pretty much been asleep since I've been back home. Sleep schedule is gone. Laz, you've been sick though. That's you get a pass. You get a mild pass. But yeah, I woke up at 7 and yeah, uploaded a video, went to bed, woke up at 7. Nearly fucked up my train because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get the bus and I'm gonna be at the train station really early, so I'm gonna go to a nearby supermarket and do my makeup in the bathroom and buy a croissant and whatever, which I did, but I just kind of lost track of time and I was like, oh fuck, I've got like 5 minutes until the train goes and I know that my local train leaves early. It is meant to go at like, say 10 past, but it leaves at 9 past. And I was like, so I ran in the rain to the train. And I was saying to myself as I was going, I am a fool, because I'd been there like so early. I'd got there like 20 minutes, half an hour early, and it was right there. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna be late. So I was going to myself like, I'm a fool. Step in a fucking puddle, for my foot go well. I'm like, I'm a fool. Rush onto the train, just about make it. Hold back and repress multiple panic attacks successfully. Good job, me. And eventually end up at St. Pancras, and I got to meet Laz, and I got to meet people I met. Steph was there, who I met at the last event. Emma Nicole was there, who I met at the last event. And I met a whole load of new people as well. And I've got photos. I vaguely, it's not the right word. I tried to send myself some photos so I could show them on stream. I have made a Instagram post about it. Is this remade in The Sims 2? Yes, it might be. So many cool new people. It was so lovely to meet people, and I met someone called Celeste, and she's awesome, and we bonded over people thinking we're trans when we're not. But like for Celeste, here's the thing, her name's Celeste, which is like, there's a video game called Celeste, which I believe has a plot line relating to being trans. And she has pink and blue hair. Like, she's a walking trans flag, but she's not trans. So she's, like, in it deeper than I am. But, like, if you Google Owie Brainhurts, the 5th result is Owie Brainhurts trans. But we were like, yeah, both autistic, both nerds, everyone thinks we're trans, we're not, whatever. We got on really well. It was really nice to meet her. It's like, you know, events like this, I get the opportunity to meet like-minded people, and people don't, you know, it's I'm like an awkward, I'm awkward, I'm autistic, I struggle to meet new people, and like before these events I'm like stressed because I'm like, what if nobody likes me and I don't know how to talk to people, and I like I kind of like, I'm not very like, I'm what's good and what I always forget about these events as well is that people do come up to you, and people do come up to you and talk to you, and I wish I had the strength to go up to other people and introduce myself, and I'm not very good at that. So I was grateful for the people who approached me, which they did. Is this the folder I wanted? It might be. Hold on. But other than that, like, whenever I was like, I don't know, I was like trying to find Laz or find Steph or like someone I kind of knew and be like sidestep in, like, hello, can you adopt me into your conversation? I wasn't saying that, but I was like, hopefully it'll be fine. But no, I made friends, and it was really nice. And we had some talks. Laz spilt various liquids over various people. I made that sound worse than it was. He spilt someone's coffee and exploded an apple juice everywhere. Onto me, onto Celeste. Celeste didn't realise she got juiced. It was very good. The thing is about... You're always welcome in the Minecrafters. I've been adopted by the Minecrafters. I made friends to celebrate. That's how it feels. Because it was a YouTube gaming event followed by a YouTube women's gaming event afterwards, and it was like, in the email I got, it was like, oh, we're arranging a coach to take the women from YouTube to the venue, and it felt like that's when it sort of sunk into me. At the Cube, we did the Cube, like ITV's The Cube, whatever it was. But I was like, at that moment reading that, I was like, oh god, it feels like going, like, in my head, the extreme version of it was like, it felt like being the new kid at a school. It's like, am I not gonna know who I'm gonna sit next to on the coach? No one's gonna, I don't know, because I'm awkward. But I was trying to remind myself, this is a gaming event of creators. I'm not gonna be the only awkward autistic person there. Everyone, not everyone, but like a lot of people there are gonna be kind of like awkward like me, and it's true, and it was true. And I met Celeste, who was also neurodivergent, and hung out with me, sat next to me on the coach. Very nice, very cool. My pictures are not in order. I just quickly downloaded some. Hold on, let me get them up. How am I gonna do this? don't want to do a display capture. Window capture? That should be fine. Oh, okay. Doesn't give me an option to choose a tab. Whatever. We're fine. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Cool. There's a picture I took of me in the YouTube toilets. Traverse Town Pog all the way. I love the Traverse Town and Twilight Town themes. Kingdom Hearts, I say it, I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times. Kingdom Hearts, I love Kingdom Hearts like a mother loves her ugly, ugly, ugly son. It's a stupid fucking game. It got me through a really hard time. I love it very much. It's a fucking stupid game, but I love it and it holds a lot of feeling and emotion for me. And I love the Traverse Town song. The soundtrack is so good. For a dumbass game where Goofy dies and then comes back to life, the soundtrack is so good. So good. Alright, there's me and my name tag. At the event I went to before, I had to write it myself, but this time it was printed on. It felt very, very formal. They gave us all notebooks each, and naturally I drew an owie on it. All sorts of things were drawn in those books. Some people were taking genuine notes. I can't say I did. I hope I sent myself. Hopefully I have what I actually put in my book. But mostly, for me, I didn't feel like I needed to take notes. Like, I retained it. I retained it. Everyone's favourite lie to tell themselves. Yeah, that's me. Send it to my friends. My teeth are crazy in that. What the hell? That's the view from my seat for the first talk. It's no CAD cam. Sorry. There you go. We'll have both. It's like, as someone who not only has been a creator for a long time, but also other way around. As someone who has worked in content creation and has been interested in content creation outside of YouTube and has worked in digital marketing for a long time, a lot of the stuff they talk you through kind of goes over my head a bit because it's like, oh, I know that already. So some of it was like, nah, I'm kind of zoning out because I already know this stuff, but other parts were really good. Other parts were really interesting. They did a thing where creators could go up on stage and show their channel and could ask for critiques, and I thought that was awesome. That was the bit I learned the most at because it was a new and fresh personal view of YouTube. That was really cool. I can't remember why I started talking about that from this image. Probably because I was around this point I wasn't really, I was like, yeah, I know this already. A surprising amount was just basic digital marketing. Yeah, it's true. Here's the thing. The beautiful thing about YouTube events and YouTube communities hosted by YouTube is that they accept a wide range of people. It's not just big creators. There were people there who only had 1,000 subscribers. There were people there who had multiple million subscribers. And yet we were all in that room. And I'm sure that the digital marketing stuff is really, really helpful for the smaller creators. But even when I was a smaller creator, I knew it all already. Which is probably not the case for everyone. Maybe I'm in the minority there, but for me it was like, yeah, I already know this. But other parts were really useful. Anyway, that's me taking a photo. I think I sent it to my friends or something. Oh, here we go. This is what I drew in my book. Someone on the stage was talking about how everyone knows Sonic, everyone knows Mario, and naturally I
think it's YouTube, I think it's Netflix, so kind of.
Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who that guy is. Also, I drew that from memory. So it looks like he's wearing a flat cap. So ignore that. L saying League of Legends channel, that's your problem. Yeah! Someone was asking about the League of Legends channel, and the straight up response was like, well, yeah, it's League of Legends. Everyone knows him. I don't. Who the fuck is that guy? I'm at the YouTube gaming event and I don't know who Mario is. Can you imagine? I'm like, who? Is he Italian or something? I don't know. But did I see Sonic 3 trailer? I haven't. I only just watched the Minecraft trailer, the Minecraft movie trailer yesterday, and it pissed me off. The art style didn't really bother me. What pissed me off? The main thing that pissed me off is that they made the Nether portal blue. Why? What's the benefit of making the Nether portal blue? I don't understand like, if you're gonna try and be true to the style with the blocks and the stuff, why would you make it blue? I don't get it. I'm colorblind and I didn't notice. I'm sorry that I had to bring that news upon you, Gus Fring. But yes. Anyway, that's me with the YouTube play button. I already have a nice photo with that from the last event. I was like, I don't need another one. I'll just take a selfie with it. Oh yeah, they have these studios in the YouTube area that you can rent out or something, and I was being nosy and looking in to them. There was multiple. Oh, okay, it's in the wrong order. The women went to We went to a fun experience. It was like a bit escape room vibes. For anyone who's seen the TV show The Cube, it's that. For anyone who hasn't, the concept is you go into you go into like a clear, like a transparent cube, and you get a set challenge and a certain amount of lives to do it in. And they were really hard. Despite that, Celeste and I were in a team. There was like 25 teams. We came 4th. We are fucking epic gamers. You know what's fucked up though? You know what's fucked up is that the person who won, the team that won, not only was it YouTube staff, but one of them was a man. A man won the cube at the women's gaming event. Hello? Some people booed him, which is quite funny. What are you doing now? It was, I can't remember if it was Charles or the other one. What's that one's name? Chris. Him and another YouTube staff member who was a woman. That's a 50% team. Yeah, time to cancel them. They got booed. We suggested it was an insider job. There was some foul play going on. Not Chris. Who invited him? Yeah, there was multiple men there, and Celeste and I had agreed because we went into teams of 4, and then in those teams of 4 we were in teams of 2 against each other as well as against everyone else, if that makes sense. But we were double teamed as well. We initially planned to go with 2 girls, who then ended up going with 2 men. It's like, what is happening? This is the women's event. What do you mean you double teamed? This is Fly. I'm not gonna do murder today. Go away. What do you mean that you've ditched us for men at the women's gaming event? But we were getting onto the coach afterwards, and he was like, "It's everyone's trophy. It's everyone's trophy." He got a trophy. He got a trophy for winning. The man at YouTube got a trophy for winning. Anyway, that was my view. When we first got in, they had champagne, they had drinks on the house, they had food, they had pizza. Thank you, Google. I know you here's the thing. YouTube takes like a pretty big cut of my income from them. At least they're hosting fun things for me to go to. Thank you, YouTube. The pizza was so I didn't have any. They had pizza at the They had pizza at the main event, but they had pizza at the Cube as well. And the pizza at the Cube was really good. It was like big fat slices. They were like big triangle slices, like American style slices. And they had sesame seeds on them. A load of the pizzas they had there had olives on them. No one wants that. Or maybe I'm too autistic for the olives. Whatever. I didn't want the olives. But they had a plain one, and I went for that. And that was yum. Oh, here you go. Let's look at everybody. I used to like get a list of names so I can like recommend creators on. But oh fuck, I'm gonna fuck up people's usernames. But we've got, I think it's Heike. Oh yeah, I think you can say Ollie, Heike, Hate Me. We've got Fulham. We've got Fulham again. That's Laz. That's Laz there. We've got Roz Cumber. We've got Michaela Dark Eyebrows, that's the full name, obviously. We've got, that's Celeste, that's Steffo Sims, there's me, we've got, that's Eloise. Pineapple Pizza is just now. Tico, I don't know how I feel about your opinion there. Olives are fine, carrots better. You're putting carrots on pizza? That feels wrong. Carrots on pizza. Carrots don't cook fast enough for you to put them on a pizza. Thoughts on tomatoes? I don't like raw tomatoes. but I do like cooked ones. As in, like, I'll have like a pizza, like a tomato sauce and a pizza or something, but I won't eat like chunks of tomato because I am logical like that. It makes big sense. What's next? Oh, it's me and Celeste looking cute at the cube. Cute at the cube. That's me and Celeste. She'll be very happy to know I'm putting this picture up again because she wasn't impressed that I put it on her tweet. Teehee. There's a picture Laz took of me and the cubes. Separate cubes. YouTube gaming. Oh, Canary Wharf looks fucking beautiful at night. I was like, whoa. Whoa. This is how rich people live. It was glorious. The photos don't do it justice, but, and like I feel like I'm much more of a, someone done let the white woman talk. Sham, what's going on here? Not the rich. Yeah, normally I'm like more interested. I find like villages and stuff pretty. I don't like entirely understand the love of the city. But Canary Wharf at night, it was quiet and it was beautiful. I'm a bit of a, I'm not like a super London hater, but my problem with London is it's so busy and kind of just a bit gross and so expensive. And as I said, I had been like having panic attacks on the way up to Google. And by the time I actually got to St Pancras, I was feeling a lot better. But I was like, oh, it'd be good to get some fresh air. I walk out of St Pancras station and like I was like, oh yeah, fresh air, breathe in, cigarettes and cooking food. Fresh air. Thank you, London. Yes, this is an AI background eraser. It's an NVIDIA broadcast. It's something you can get with NVIDIA cards about 2060s, 2070s. Not spawn. Hashtag not spawn. NVIDIA, if you want to send me graphics cards, I got a 3060 and it's fine, but I'm greedy for more. Oh, it's another that's a slightly clearer photo. That was my view out the hotel window. They paid for a hotel for me, which was very appreciated. Because had I not had a hotel, I wouldn't have been able to get home easily at all because the train that would have taken me home, the last one's at like 11 or something, and we didn't finish until after that, and it would have been a nightmare, and I would have had to get a taxi. And I don't want to get a taxi. I don't want to get a taxi. I don't like taxis. On my own? Little me in a taxi on my own with a man in the car. Maybe I'm paranoid, but I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all. But they paid for hotels and it was a nice hotel. And they paid for breakfast. They got us breakfast. And maybe this sounds insane, but the juice that they had at breakfast... you'll get what I mean. If you don't get what I mean maybe you're rich. And I am not. But you know like how you drink apple juice and it tastes like apple juice? The apple juice at breakfast tasted like apples. Not like apple juice. They had like freshly squeezed an apple. I was like, damn, this is fancy juice. It was good. I stole multiple tea bags and then I never used them. Because I was going camping. I was going from London up to the fucking Lake District. And I was like pinching tea bags and stuff. I was like, I'll be able to use this while camping. And then I didn't use any of them while camping. Oh well. Wait, why are we arguing a pizza? People who appreciate pineapple on pizza, perhaps I'm also safe to say milk before cereal then? What's the appeal of milk before cereal? I think that's like, milk before cereal is like not that big of a crime. I don't think. Saying that, I think I am biased because I don't like milk very much. If I don't like thinking about milk too much. I put milk in my tea and that's like the only thing I really sort of need it for. I don't, like when I'm putting milk on cereal, it's just to make it not dry. I put as little as I can. So like maybe I don't understand the milk and cereal debate. Maybe I'm not qualified to discuss milk and cereal. Because I don't really like milk very much. I would rather use like a soy milk or something, but I don't have cereal enough and you can only buy huge things of veggie milk, you know? Whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, there's another picture. Yes, very nice, very cool. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 photos from Laz here. Laz and I took photos of each other with the YouTube gaming cubes. And that's a very good one there. Another picture of Laz and I. Yippee! I just love a picture from underneath. As I said, I got one with Celeste as well. It's just like Hello. Take a photo with me. What else? Ah, this is the cube. So this is Sheila and Annabelle. I don't know Annabelle's at, but Sheila's at was Dark Sugar Saga? Brown Sugar Saga. Brown Sugar Saga. And it's funny because a lot of people you talk to, I thought Laz was in that group photo twice. Hold on, I'll go back to it. Andrew told me the exact same thing, Sham. This is a this is an ongoing thing. Fulham and Laz, maybe the same. I put this picture, one of these pictures on my private Instagram where I've got just friends or people I went to school with and stuff. And so the comments I got is Fulham and Laz are the same person, and is that Tubbo? That's not Tubbo, but I get it. And if I'm to be completely honest, the first time I saw him, I did briefly think he was Tubbo. There was also a guy there who I had to double take because I thought it was Anthony Padilla, and I was like, why the fuck would Anthony Padilla be here? It's not Anthony Padilla. It was I think it was Jakey Saurus. But for a second, I was like, that looks like Anthony Padilla. Pattern recognition goes crazy. I've got to tell Ollie that. That's so funny. Has he not had that before? He must have had that before. Someone thought you were Someone thought Laz was Stampy. Me when I see a person with curly hair. That must be Stampy Longnose. I'm sorry, Big Dog. I can see now which one is superior. I want to see Laz and Fulham fight to the death. Fulham is holding a glass bottle. And as I said at the start of the stream, I was watching other people's streams, and it's him from Minecraft. Nerdcubed? Oh boy, Alex gets compared to Nerdcubed. How dare someone have curly hair and glasses? Anyway, I was watching Laz's VOD of the Minecraft there's a gaming event, because as I said, I like watching other people's experiences with it for the same thing I went to, and he was like, oh yes, Fulham's holding a bottle of booze as he does, and I was like, I don't get that reference. And then I went on, I tuned into Fulham's stream yesterday because I saw he was live, and I saw in the background that he had loads of, did I see it in the back? I saw, if it wasn't on his stream, I saw it somewhere. He had loads of empty bottles of alcohol, and I was like, oh, I see. Man likes a drink, and I respect it. A real boozer. Sham, you'll like this. When Celeste and I got out of the women's event, she was looking around and she was like, yo, I really want a cigarette right now. I don't think any of these people will have a smoke, but a cigarette would go so hard right now. She was a bit tipsy. And I can respect the vibe. I was like, oh, I know a lot of people like that. I just went camping, right? I went camping with my friends, and I was the only one that wasn't smoking or vaping. Same. But I respect the grind. He's a proper gambler too. Oh, get him in. Oh, my friends would love him. A little bit of his birthday bash, we went to a casino. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta show that man to Ted. Gotta show that man to Ted. My friend Ted. And you guys, a lot of people here will know Ted. Ted of Scotland. 6'7". One of my very good friends. Love him a lot. That man loves a cigarette and some gambling. A real boozer and a gambler, my man. So yeah, Sham knows what's going on. We all love Ted. Would dyed hair be not flammable? Dyed hair just dyes the hair. It doesn't add something flammable or non-flammable to it. I don't think you can have any hair products that are less flammable. Typically, hair products makes your hair more flammable. He's a legend in Discord. Everyone loves Ted. Everyone loves Ted. He's very lovable. Did have to revoke his he was drunk answering a Discord ticket the other day. I was like, okay. He was sitting next to me. I'll talk about camping in a bit. I'll get past these first. Tee-hee. But yeah, the cube was fucking good. I got a video. I downloaded a video of the cube. That's Celeste denying the lift. The lift was really hard. You had to tap your card in the lift for it to go anywhere. I don't know why. But it was really annoying, and it wouldn't always work, or at least maybe I was doing it wrong. So I was like a fucking loser, not knowing how to use a lift. But we were at a gaming event, right? We were competent, adept people. Celeste builds computers. That's her whole thing. I have a computer science A-level, is close enough. We can operate a lift, but it did take us some while to figure it out. Such a strange venue. It was really cool. It was very 70s themed. Security thing, I guess. So, so there were 7 things in the cube. 4 of them were single player. 3 of them were multiplayer. And Celeste and I did 2 of the single player ones each. And this one, you had to. I had 12 seconds to swap all of the balls over, from one side to the other. And the first go I gave, I got halfway through and then forgot which way I was going. You can see me panic. Enjoy. Oh, the quality is fucking cooked. Have some 1080p. And then I forgot. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? Help me! Help me! The second time I did it really well, and I felt very I was happy to see people after me fail, because it made me realise I wasn't that bad, because a lot of people did worse than I did. They took multiple attempts and they still couldn't do it. So I'm not that bad. And we came 4th. We came 4th overall. Out of 5. No, I'm kidding. Out of like 20 something. Where was I? Oh, that was my last one. I wish I had. I thought I downloaded the clip of me winning, to be honest. I would have to like dig it up. I could do that, but I don't know. I'll be here all day. Remember to water the cat. Should I pet the cat? Should I pet the cat? Hi. Hi. If I water him, he would be very sad. Oh, I was going to say about camping. Yeah, I then immediately went to Windermere on the train to meet my friends and go camping, and that was cool. And I was saying about Ted drunk messaging on a Discord ticket. But we played bingo, right? We went to bingo, and that was epic. It was brilliant. We were all in our 20s. We were probably the youngest people there. And it was like the weirdest combination of things, right? Because I don't drink. Well, I don't like flat out don't drink. I just mostly don't drink. I'll have like a cocktail or something maybe, but for the most part I don't drink. And so we were like at bingo, and we're doing bingo. Everyone's got beers. I've got like a tea, like a cup of tea. And Aiden, my friend Aiden and Discord mod Aiden, he had this little finger puppet of a mouse, and that was on the table. And I think Aiden also had taken a wooden fork from our dinner and had made it into an owie. And like I took a photo of the table because it was just insane. It was like beers and bingo and cups of tea. It's like what is this? But it was so good, and Aiden won the bingo. But like if you've never played bingo before, they have these things they say for certain numbers. I don't know what the origins are of them, but one of the ones they say, well, it's like a lot of them have certain words, like 22 is something like 2 ducks in a row, and everyone goes quack quack, and then 11 is legs 11 and then a whistle. And as someone who doesn't drink and maybe doesn't understand, didn't respect the fact that Ted had just been drunk messaging on the Discord ticket, I turn to Ted once they do legs 11 and the whistle, and I go, what if someone whistled at Sweet 16 and sent to jail? And he immediately fucking whistles as they say Sweet 16. I'm like, don't fucking do that. I was joking. I never learned my lesson. There was one time when I was in sixth form where there was a spider on the table or something, and I said to my friend, I was like, haha, eat it, and he did. Why don't I learn? I can't just say things to people because they will just do them. They don't understand. But no, it was quite funny. He then proceeded to every 18, like, he was like, it was like 83, and he'd whistle, and like, it was like, shut up! You're gonna get us in trouble. But it was very funny. And then Aiden won, and we like all like freaked out, and it was great fun. Play bingo in your adolescence. Play bingo in your youth. It doesn't matter who else is there. It's great fun. Bingo was so good. I'd love to do that again. And the fact that one of us won made it so much better. He won like over £100. It was so good. It was so fun. And it was a shame there was only 2 games, but then again, if there were more than 2 games, then I guess he wouldn't have won as much. I don't know. It was great fun. What else can I say about camping? Anything, Sham, anything I'm missing from camping? Anything funny? Oh! On the ride home, me, Sham, and Alex were in the same car on the way home, and it was a long fucking drive. And Sham was in the front with Alex, and he was the Waze wife, as I have dubbed it. Waze is a app which is a bit like Google Maps, but it's like run by the people. So you get your directions home, but then you can add comments and you can see other people's comments as to things around, so people will be able to report like a pothole in the road or a police car or something. And we were like, can we grind Waze? And it was raining for like quite badly for a good stretch of our journey, and Sham was like, should I just keep on reporting bad weather? Communist Google Maps. Say it louder for the people in the back, is communist Google Maps. But it's so real. And yeah, Sham was like, maybe like this guy ahead of us. I can see this guy ahead of us. He's got like 90,000 Waze points. We gotta get up to that guy's level. He's been on Waze up for 9 years. We've only been here for like 1. We're grinding Waze right now. Waze heads. And there seems to be a feature where you can chat to other people on the road or leave a comment, but every time we tried, we couldn't do it. Like Sham was trying to leave comments on things, being like, guys, there's a McDonald's ahead, and then it would never go through. Because we weren't big enough Waze heads. Waze newbies, I know, it's fucking shocking. It's unacceptable. But it was really funny because the M6, we were on the M6 and there had been multiple accidents because of the rain, and so the Waze had been like, oh, go this way. But like you could see all of the people on the map that had like the Waze icons also going the same way, so it was like a conga line of Waze heads, and we were like, let's go! God's favourite Wazes. And you could see like there was like 1 or 2 people who were using the Waze app stuck on the M6, and like, you aren't God's favourite Wazer. You aren't the chosen one. What's up with Waze heads in a chokehold? There was probably some more I've forgotten. We left a post on the road of a selfie of me and Alex at the start that said, anyone else enjoying a nice cold one on the M6 or 6 white girl wasted. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, it was so dumb. We got stuck in on the fucking M6 because we stopped at a service station to get food. And our estimated time of arrival at Shams had gone from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock just because we stopped for half an hour. What's up, my Wazer beams? Oh, that's fucked. I love it. Wazer beams. Good luck with your ADHD appointment. Don't be scared, because whatever happens, it's going to bring you closure. Whether or not they diagnose you with or without ADHD, whatever answer they give you is going to be helpful. I've seen people in the past, they get told that they don't have ADHD, for example, but instead they have something like PTSD. That is useful information to improve your life. Please don't be scared of whatever they tell you. It will be awesome. It will be awesome and helpful, and I wish you luck. Wazer sounds like a slur for drug addicts. Every time I get up in the club, I open Waze and comment that I'm there, so all my Wazers pull up hashtag shooters on cool. Amen. It was wild. The whole journey back was really good, and it was such a long journey, but it was entertaining. I was like not very hungry, but Sham and Alex got Burger King, and they sat down in the booth part of the table, and I sat on the chair side without my food. I'd gone and got a bag of crisps. I got called middle class because I went to Waitrose and got some crisps. I had nowhere else to go. I wanted crisps. Anyway, they had the Burger King, and they were like, "What's up, guys?" They're like, both looking at me. They're like, "What's up, guys? Welcome to today's mukbang." And they're like unpackaging the Burger King as if it's like some sort of food review video, and I was the camera / I was the viewer. It felt like a fever dream. It was great. And then we got back on the M6 and was stuck there because we dared to enjoy a Burger King, a mukbang video in front of my very eyes. What else happened? Oh, there must be stuff I'm forgetting. We went to the Beatrix Potter Museum. That was awesome. Me, Ted, his fiance, and Aiden, we went to the Beatrix Potter Museum, and it was so cute. It was about £10 for entry. Initially, it was like, ooh, that's like that's kind of steep. But we got in and it was awesome. Aiden, because I arrived late, right? Because I arrived at camping a day late because I was at the YouTube event. And at some point, I don't know, maybe Sham has the information, but Aiden had a finger puppet of a mouse. He took it basically everywhere with him. And we went to the Beatrix Potter Museum. Hold on, I need to get up a picture. We went to the Beatrix Potter Museum, which for the most part was like dioramas and puppets and all things cool. It was beautiful. But in the entrance of the museum, they had a little shelf with how they made some of the puppets. And they had like deconstructed puppets of mice, and I was like, Aiden, you gotta show the mouse body horror to the puppet mice to put them in their place, so it knows to not misbehave. Hold on, I gotta send it to myself so you can see. Oh wait, I wonder if Aiden has a photo of the mouse being traumatized. Oh, Aiden took a load of photos because the mouse was traumatized with the body horror of the mice. I'll just show you like this. Hold on. It's gonna fucking focus real bad. Ah! There's like, but you can see it's like, look, no, don't swallow me into the background. It's mouse body horror, right? That's mouse body horror. We showed it to the mouse. We're like, the mouse better behave. But also there was like loads of little mice, so you know the mouse got to flirt with other mice, right? Like there's a little mouse there. You can kind of see it's. I can't be bothered to upload them to my PC. But it was all very cute, and the mouse, Aiden's pocket mouse, sounds like a euphemism. Aiden's pocket mouse got to assess potential suitors. It looks like an MC Escher draft. Damn, I'm not cultured enough to know what the fuck you're on about. Mouse body horror is crazy. It was really funny. And there was this cat, guys, you're gonna love this. There was this fucked up cat, like slash L lighthearted. I say fucked up. He had like funny ears. He was so cute, right? But the natural reaction to seeing a cat that is a bit fucked up in the ears is like, oh, that must be a homeless cat. Is it okay? Does it need food? No, it did not. They had a sign saying that the cat pretends to be homeless. He pretends to be homeless. He's LARPing as a homeless person. Can you believe it? We gotta cancel this cat immediately. I can't believe he'd do such a thing. Oh, here's me destroying the pocket mouse. That's Gore, my favorite comfort character. That cat is fucked up in the ears. It must be a homeless cat. Does it need food? No, it doesn't. It says he pretends to be homeless to get treats, but it is in fact reading words. He pretends to be homeless to get treats, but in fact has a warm home and is fed daily. Don't be fooled by those big eyes and scruffy face. But I think he could maybe do with one chicken nugget. I think he'd like that. I think he maybe needs it. And also, like, he sits like this, and so I think that's worthy of he deserves a thanks for being so entertaining to me as I left the Beatrix Potter Museum and saw him again, and he was sitting like that. Like a people, you know? I saw a really fucking cool moth, but so many people are phobic of moths that I won't show it. Lots of people have moth phobias. But I need you to know I saw a really cool moth, and I took a picture of it. It was yellow and fluffy and awesome. We went to a pub on the last day, and there was there were taxidermied animals everywhere, and there was a taxidermied wolf head with glasses on. That is swag and funky and fresh. And I asked Sham to take if I could take a picture of them blowing a kiss to a taxidermied hare on the wall, on the ceiling. Very funky. They say British people don't have culture. Yes, they do. They have taxidermied animals in pubs and a ceiling covered in chamber pots and gravy jugs. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty dope. If I had a nickel for every time an animator or artist got diagnosed with ADHD, I would be rich. I remember talking to Rebecca Chan, who's an OG creator. She started her animation channel a long time ago, and she said that, you know, it kind of takes a certain type of person to like doing the same thing over and over, it like in the animation sense. And I think that is very true in terms of neurodivergence. For me, interestingly, a lot of neurodivergent people like repetitive tasks. A lot of people would thrive or be very happy doing the same thing over and over, like a factory line. I personally would go fucking crazy and gnaw my own arms off. So you'd think something like animation wouldn't work for me, but I think that's maybe, you know, if I was doing like super intricate animation, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Or maybe it's because there's an element of thinking to it that it's not the same. I don't know. Like, for someone who doesn't like doing the same thing over and over, you'd think maybe I wouldn't like animation, but I do. Should we recolonize Australia? Chat, give me thoughts. Should we recolonize Australia? What was the first time I ever animated? When I was a kid, I discovered an online browser animation website. It was called Anyboom? I don't know how I found it, but I should not have had that unrestricted internet access, and as soon as my parents found out what it was and what I was doing on it, like what I was seeing on it, they told me I was not allowed to go on it anymore, because I found a video on there that definitely was inappropriate and showed it to my mum. I was like, I love this video. She was like, you cannot use that site anymore. And I was like, oh shit. Oh poo, that's unfortunate. But that was my first time with animation, I think. And I remember being pretty good at it. It was like just an in-browser thing, and it's gone now. It's dead and gone. But then after that, it would have been Flipnote Hatena. Here's the thing, I haven't, like, it's not like I've had animation as a constant hobby. It's something I've picked up and put down again and again. As with many of my interests, right? Like, you know, I make a flip note when I'm 11. I make a few flip notes when I'm 11. I put my DS down. I don't look at animation again for 2 years. I make a little stop motion thing, and that takes me like 3 hours. I put it down. I don't pick it up again for another 3 years. I just like I pick stuff up and I do it, and it's not necessarily good, and I put it down, and I cycle through hobbies because I have the audacity. What's my new video? I mean, like, you know, I say in my new video that I just do things. Doesn't necessarily mean I was good at them to begin with, but I just do things. And I was in the comments, someone said that they like just bought a whittling kit and whittled themselves a spoon. It's a matter of time until I whittle myself a fucking spoon. It's not. It is literally like my life is counting down to the point of which I buy wood and a whittling kit and I whittle something. That will happen because that's the kind of shit I do. Because I just go like, I can do that. But I also commented earlier because someone left a comment saying, when I want to do a task, I just freeze, and I had to say, don't get me wrong. Yes, I can make a nice cake. No, I can't do my laundry. Oh my god. Should I? Hold on. Is this? Uh-oh, don't look at that! There's so much shit I need to deal with behind me. Why do you think I've got background removal on? You don't have to look at my messy room. Right now, I could go downstairs and I could whip up a cake, or I could paint something and it would look great. Can I put my laundry away? No. What? No. How well versed would you consider you are in animation? Nowhere near as good as some people I know. Have you ever seen Zane Little stuff? Zane Little is who made the music that's playing right now. Hi Semi Spree. You've got a funky little verified symbol. Very fun, very fresh. What was I saying? Zane Little. Zane Little, who is just a master of everything. If you look at his animations, they are incredible. He knows how to smear frame things. He knows how to properly animate. And I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, that's awesome. So, like, I think I have quite a good... I can animate, but I don't think I'd be able to do it nearly as well in a professional setting. I wouldn't be qualified to go into an animation job. I don't think. Smear frames are beautiful. They are. What was my first animation like? It would have been an Aniboom, and it would have been like with drawing, like, you know, like not just like a pen drawing, but like drawing shapes. I remember I did one of like a little ball with eyes on a swing. I'd like drawn a swing and I was able to animate it back and forth, which is good. I would have been like 7 or 8. That's quite impressive for a small child. Yes, if you want some incredible Flipnote animation, Zane Little might be one of the best. Very incredibly fluid animation. I've got a lot of Flipnote friends, and I love all of the stuff they make, and you know, but like Zane's animation skill is very fluid, very well done, really beautiful. I mean, he'll make disgusting things, but they are very beautifully done. Let's see. He just collabed with Tomska as well. That was cool. I'll be able to. I'm gonna pull up window capture. Uh-oh. See me being a creep and looking up Semi-Spray's Twitch account. I see verified, and I'm curious. Okay. Let's see. This looks like it's going to be very nice and smooth. I don't remember.
Check out my new
See? It's so fluid. My favorite one is... I wonder if I can find my favorite one. Or like one of my favorites. I'll know it when I see it. Where is it? 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 Oh wait, let me search by did I collab with this guy? We did a group collab with each other. Where is it? It might be this one. I love this one.
What the? Is he saying something?
It's so impressive. Like, that's someone who maybe, I don't know, maybe he did his degree in animation or something. That is skilled animation. That's very impactful animation. I miss the era of Flipnote Hatana. Me too. There's Sudamemo, and I'm not on Sudamemo, but a lot of my friends are. Is it morning? It's 4 PM. Oh, you can do exclamation mark time to see what time it is for me. I think. This is not working. Can't remember off the top of my head. This one has some... Wait, he did one recently where he froze on... Ah! Oh, it's not loading. It's pausing on the cursed frames. But... It's those frames that make such a difference.
I'm gonna jump over.
I think there's another... Yeah, there you go. But these crazy frames are part of what makes it so good. But you don't... Because you don't... Unless you're pausing, you don't notice them. But they make such a difference. And it's so interesting to me. And to be able to see it broken down like this. I'm such a simp for my friends, bro. Dude, like, come on! Same vibes as Caradio shorts. Yeah, they're in my animation circle. Their stuff is really good. I really liked their Caradio. I always read it wrong. I always read it as Caraido. Because I am a very big brain. I really liked is this the one? No, this is the one I was thinking of. I liked the They're Going to the Store. That one. I really liked this one. Oh. Oh. Yes! Lovely. Beautifully done. They're so sickening, which makes animation better. Oh, Zane has made some horrendous stuff. He's got someone, swallowing a mic stand and shitting it out with the cable still attached. And it's beautifully done. It's very well done. Time to find that for you to enjoy. Where is it? Where is it? I can smell something cooking, and I don't know what it is. I want to see a guy swallow a mic stand and shit it out at extreme speed. Oh, this might be it.
Breaking news! The economy is in shambles! Sir, what do you make of all this, sir?
Are you kidding me? How beautifully done is that? I know it's fucking disgusting, but I love it. I love it. Lou's making eggs on toast. That's why it smells kind of weird. Thank you for letting me know. That's my mother in chat. Hello. Everyone say hello, Owie mum heads. Hello. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it so good?
Sir, what do you make of all this, sir?
The way it bounces. You're right. The way it bounces. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. He did another one like that, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, you guys will love this
Top
one.
comment has decided his fate. Top comment has
He's
decided
so
his
good.
fate.
He's so good. Very inspiring. Very inspiring content. He did one where someone got, like, there was like a car crash or something, and the way the character flew across the screen was so good. I don't remember which one it was. It was really good though. He's got a very good sense of space, and this one! Watch this one! Oh, it's broken.
Hey guys! Today, I'm gonna be committing insurance fraud. So let's get started!
What? Actually insane.
Hey guys!
It's so well done.
Insurance fraud. So let's get started!
The impact frames are incredible. I need to learn how to do that. Oh, dude. Actually insane. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. Oh, what I wanted to do is make that smaller. Oh, there you go. I tried to, like, get some of that vibe in my new video.
My
Oh,
thoughts can be
ew!
very loud.
Nobody look is a better helper.
warming.
Elbows. Okay. Okay. Whoop. But I tried to consider it a little bit in some of these
lives and making remarkable change.
But you can see when in this next frame where I slam the head into the table and it unsticks, I tried to tap back into the BetterHelp ad. Welcome, Laz.
Is someone who looks at a task.
But look at how I did this. I tried to get the same
I could
vibe.
probably do that, and then I do it.
I got like the. Did you hear the sound effect as well? It's like. I found a sound effect on YouTube Sound Library, which is called something like wet meat stretch or something, and I love it.
No idea how to do, and goes, I can probably do that, and then I do it. I have a 20.
That's I was trying to channel my inner Zane Little with that. You know what I mean? I think my friends are so talented and cool. They're so talented and cool. And I think Yensi is underappreciated. I like Yensi's, I think Yensi's cooking up something right now. Hold on. I gotta, where's my favorite Yensi one? My favorite Yensi one video. Where is it? Where is it? My favorite Yensi video is... Laz, I'll send you the sound effect if you want it. I think it's important. Very useful. Fuck, where is it? Tired? No, not tired. I like this one though.
Can't wait to start working on that project. I think I'm gonna do nothing for a week.
Ah, so real. Shit, where did it go? Maybe it's on shorts. I'm going to die. I don't know where the video I want is. I adore the flip notices. I adore the flip notices. I love them. They're so good. They're so good. And I like Scrump's gone into a sort of era of putting up... Comics isn't the right word. I don't... Imagine they're not going to be on YouTube. They're on... I try and open Instagram, but every time I try and open Instagram on my computer, it doesn't like it. I don't know. But Scrump's been making these sort of panelled comic things that are kind of deep, and I really like them. I wonder if I can open a link that isn't Instagram. I don't think she's been posting them on Twitter. You'll just have to believe me, they're really good. Also, I like this. And you'll wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Thank you, Scrump, very cool. But no, someone said earlier, didn't we collab? And we did. Let me find it.
Welcome back to this USO.
I'm not giving these. Like, they're not paying me. You're getting free ads right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, so after
I see
crowning the
NC.
king,
Who else
that
is
gives
mentioning?
rite of passage to the player with the most jewels to bypass the swamp monster.
I always thought it was the one with the least amount of mating cards.
No, that has nothing to do with. That doesn't benefit the loser.
I agree. I only have
The
3
Matu.
mating cards.
I love
This
the
is something you
Matu.
agree with. This is not relevant.
My card just has Larry the
Katina
Cucumber on it.
World.
It says God loves you. Is this a maiden card?
Yes?
Wouldn't it be
Say
whoever's
it.
crowned king?
Alright guys, I'm going all in.
Ah, it's when.
No, that's not what we're playing.
Literally says.
Guys,
Radio. Brumbo. Brumbo is really cool.
I'm gonna eat this glass.
The smear frames on this are fucking nuts. He sent... I was trying to find it the other day, but I couldn't find it. When he was making it, he sent, like, it broken down. I need... What the fuck is that? This is just turning to me, like, hyped up about my Flipnote friends. Hold on. No, that's not... I need playback speed. You need to watch this slowly. It's actually mental. Like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Oh, see, that's what I was trying to channel. Oh, dude.
See, that's somebody who knows what's going on. They studied for this.
Oh, I love my animator friends. They're so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yes. Yes. Nah. Oh, that is me. Teehee. I use smear frames for breakfast. I gotta learn how to do that shit better. I want to smear some frames. I want to smear my frames all over the place, all over the floor. He just gets it, man. He got that Popeye old school Rabbit House smear style down. Holy shit, man. It's awesome. I get to see, like, I could just sit here all day and talk about all my animator friends and like, get hyped over them. Smear frames are absolutely my favorite part of animating. I gotta, like, figure out how to do them well. Every time I try, I've done it well a few times, but, like, when I try, I tend to just go for a different option instead. There's probably a tutorial somewhere I should watch, I don't know. Don't wait until you're good enough for a project. You can also always redo it, and you don't gain a skill by avoiding practicing it. So true. So real. Oh, on that note, someone, and relating that back into the animation conversation, one of the Flipnoters not alerted me specifically, but they were talking about how you could find your old Flipnote Hatena uploads. And I was like, oh no, because I've a lot of my Flipnote friends also post on Pseudomemo. I don't, because I'm not like a Flipnoter inherently. My style gets compared to Flipnote a lot, but I am not a Flipnoter. Can we not spam cat in the chat? Thank you, Dogwimp. I used to upload on Hatena back in 2011. Because I was 11 and that seemed like a fun idea. And oh my god, I found my old stuff and oh, I couldn't even... I'm normally quite good at being like, yo, here's some embarrassing things I made when I was younger. I couldn't even bring myself to share it. I couldn't bring myself to share it. The thing is, Tom Scar made a tweet recently that was really good. He did a tweet because back in 2012, his friend Ed died, who he made a lot of content with, he made Ed's World with. And he had to mute the term Ed or Ed's World because people were constantly asking him about it and he's kept it off. But it's been 12 years now, and if he said he goes into his hidden comments and there are like children who weren't even alive when Ted was alive. Like, they're so young, they're like 10, 12 years old. And they're still leaving comments about Ed, and he phrased it as like, it's young, these are children trying to process big emotions for the first time, and it's always like interesting. And my old Flipnotes are a bit like that. There must have been some trend at the time, but it was around the time of the Japanese tsunami. 2011, there was a tsunami or something in Japan, and I had done some sort of Flipnote for that because I guess other people were doing it, but like, it was just I clearly meant well, but like, it was just accidentally insensitive. It was like, just smile kind of thing. It was like, oh, I can't share that with people. I'm normally quite good at being like, look at me being embarrassing when I was 13. Couldn't share that. I couldn't bring myself to share that page. Oh boy. No, can't get over that. Making a Flipnote on real life subject ain't good. Go back to 2012. Sorry, 2011. Tell 11-year-old me that. I'd say it too. I'd say it too. You know? Have I ever got a message or comment from KK Flipnote? I haven't, but then again, I'm not like a Flipnoter. I think he is familiar with, or like they're friendly with the Flipnoters I know. I think RaxD might have talked to him. But like, RaxD just hit 1 million subs, which is crazy. One of the biggest Flipnoters now. Viral on multiple counts. Very impressive and very cool for the Flipnote community and for the small animation community, that it's in the last year or two, across so many people, it's become a thing again. Is it RaxD or RaxD? RaxD. That's not the same as the Pixel Cut. He ain't the Pixel Cut. He's just living in the house rent free. What was I saying? Celeste! Hi, Celeste! I was showing pictures earlier. Oh my god, Nightbot deleted your comment. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Celeste. I was talking about Celeste earlier. I was showing pictures. Let me get rid of that for now. I was showing pictures of the event. I don't know if Laz is still here. I was talking about how Laz spilled apple juice on you and you didn't know. Amen. Thank you for your sacrifice to the apple juice. I too was a victim of that explosion. I love Celeste. Do you mean the game or the person? It's not orange. Actually... Earth's World Global Warming video on BBC. I can't say I have. Oh, I meant to be like script writing today, but I just keep on sort of staring at my page of bullet pointed stuff and going, can't think. Last mentioned you were streaming? Oh, you guys were chatting? That is sick and awesome. Oh, look how he's like a ball. Baby. I bet you have cats, Celeste, or like, you seem like the kind of person to have a cat. Or maybe you have at your family home. Say hello to the cat. Hi! Yawn. Sweet boy. I think he missed me while I was gone. He doesn't always hang out with me in the day. He sometimes come and hang out and meet with me at night, but he's been with me in the day, so I think he missed me. He was hanging out with me last night as well. He was very cute. You have 2 big ass dog eyes? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You seem very cat-pilled, you know? How do I find multi-stream to be? That's a really interesting question. It's something I've talked to people about recently at the YouTube event I went to. I like multi-streaming. The thing is I have a YouTube audience first and then a Twitch audience second. My YouTube channel is bigger than my Twitch, and it's what I've developed. Like, my followers on YouTube have come from my videos. I don't know if I would feel the same way if I was starting on Twitch and then went to YouTube. I think it can't hurt. I don't know if Laz is still here. Laz said he tabbed out and came back, so maybe he's still here. Laz, if you're listening, maybe you have some thoughts. But Laz had suggested, like, is there any sort of element of audience division, and is that a problem? For me, I think the audiences kind of connect well. I think Twitch and YouTube like to point fingers at each other, and because I've got both of the streams on chats combined, there is the community meshes together. I think it would be maybe a problem if there wasn't a combination on the screen. It has also been suggested to me that this is against TOS, but no one's been in trouble for it. I've been doing it for a while and I don't know. But yeah, I think it's nice to have both. Like, if you're going to, you might as well expand your reach. It depends. I think it's a personal decision. What's against the TOS? I think someone said that in the Twitch TOS with multi-streaming, you shouldn't show like the chat from the other platform on the screen. But I've never been in trouble for it, and I've never heard of anyone being in trouble for it. I will say YouTube moderation is annoying compared to Twitch moderation. And with the chat on the screen, as much as I love it because it has the combination, what's funny is that YouTube, one of my big gripes with YouTube is that it will just delete comments or chat messages without letting you know that it's done it. Which you'd think would go into your hidden or to be reviewed comments, but it doesn't. They just disappear, which is annoying because it happens to me. It does it to my own messages and I don't know where they go. And when that has been annoying in chat because I've had bots come into my YouTube chat and spam, and it's automatically being cleared out by YouTube, but it shows up in the chat. So the chat will be filmed with like some sort of weird spam from like a bot advertising spam, and I can't stop it because I can't find the messages in the YouTube chat, and it's that's been annoying. And like YouTube moderation is just a bit weird. So. And the quality on Twitch is better despite the encoding settings being the same. I don't know. But like, if you might as well. The thing is with streaming is that it's hard to get visibility with streams. It's hard for people to discover you. I think YouTube's getting better at it. So you might as well multi-stream if it's not going to be a disadvantage to you, right? But I don't know. I think it's an interesting thing to talk to creators about. I don't know anyone else who consistently multi-streams. And as I said, if I wasn't a YouTube creator first and foremost, I don't know if I would be multi-streaming. I've seen YouTube creators who stream on Twitch and they say they don't stream on YouTube because they don't want to confuse the content. I don't think it's impacting my viewership at all. I don't think because I'm streaming something different on my YouTube channel to my uploads, I don't think it impacts. Maybe if I was consistent, I'd have a higher viewer count in that. Like, if I was always doing animation or art on my YouTube streams, then maybe I'd get more viewers. But I do various stuff. But like, I don't think people don't watch what I do because of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not qualified enough to comment, but from first, those are my thoughts, basically. I've done some research about autism and ADHD and tried those trusted tests online. It's just that I can't open up to my parents about it, and seeing a therapy is expensive a lot. What should I do? It depends on your country and things like that. Depending on where you live, you might be able to see a doctor without your parents knowing, or like if it's like socialized healthcare for free. Would your school be helpful? You maybe could confide in someone at school or university or whatever you're doing. See if there's any accommodations they could make for you. I think diagnosis can be really nice because you get the closure and the understanding of yourself. But ultimately, you know, if the kind of things that would be put in place to help someone with autism or ADHD would help you regardless of a diagnosis, maybe it's useful to do so. And maybe talking to your employer or your school, whatever like that, might be helpful. What did I go to college for? I didn't go. I didn't go to uni. I am the least educated person in my family, in my house. My sister's in uni. My mum got a degree a few years ago. My dad's qualified in other ways. I am the least qualified person in my home. I'm stupid. No, I think I'm quite smart. I just didn't want to go to uni because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I wasn't ready to go. I think a combination, you know, I've had problems with mental health on and off throughout my life, largely relating to my autism, which I didn't understand until recently. But I wasn't ready to move out and completely pick myself up and drop myself somewhere new. And there was no universities that I could commute to without spending a lot of money. Like, I would have had to commute to London or something, and that shit's really expensive and it would have taken me a long time. Like, no, I can't get to any universities near me easily. So maybe if I was closer to a university, I would have studied from home and just gone in the day or something, but that wasn't an option for me very easily. And so I didn't go, and I don't regret it. Is it expensive? It's about £9,000 a year for this tuition, and then it's an additional amount of money for things like rent and stuff like that. I'm non-traditionally qualified. What I did instead is I got lucky with the timing of the pandemic, because I was trying to find work or work experience as someone that didn't have any qualifications, and I had taken an extra year at school, so I didn't leave school until I was 19, and that was in summer of 2019. Struggled to find work, and then 2020 rolls around and the pandemic hits. And it was around that time where I kind of gave up for a little bit because no one was working. Everyone in my house wasn't at work or school. Everyone was like, it was like, oh cool, like now I'm unemployed, but so is everyone else in a way. So for a little bit I relaxed about it, and then I got looking again, and I found an unpaid internship which took me on despite having no experience. And unpaid internships, questionable in morality, but the way I justified it, it was a hell of a lot cheaper than me paying to go to uni or to college. So I did that, and that gave me, I worked there for 2 years with unreliable pay and morals and ethics. I was talking about this with my friends. If the place you work doesn't have an HR department, be suspicious. And if they say they don't know if they can pay you, or that they might need to fire you, please run. But yeah, I worked there for 2 years until I found somewhere else to go, and that was a hell of a lot cheaper than going to university, and worked for me. Did they actually train me in anything? No, I everything I learned was self-taught. I was given opportunities to learn, and I had some people who did help. But I wasn't specifically trained, and I didn't have any specific training for anything until I got into my new job after that, where I did have never really for art. I could have applied for training, and that was covered, but I didn't end up doing it. If YouTube failed, what would you do, Aoi? Would you go back to uni or not? I'm 24. My entire adult life, I've like in that time, like my jobs were social media, digital marketing. I was beginning to realize that I much preferred the illustration part of the content creation as compared to the writing. Because in my second job, I wasn't just... In my first job, the internship, I was doing the graphic design and stuff, like the videos and the graphic design, the imagery for the content creation. In my second job, I was doing all of the digital marketing, and I didn't like that. I didn't like having it all. Which you think is kind of funny, because that's what I do now. But it's very different. I don't want to, like, I can't give out too much information without kind of doxing my workplace, or like putting myself at risk to like being doxed, or making it easier to dox me. But the topic of which I was writing about and having to make content about was really niche and really hard to make content about, and it was really hard to grow the pages, and it was constantly like, oh my god, I'm like failing the company, and they're paying me and I'm not doing a good enough job, and how am I meant to make a report of how things are going and how to improve when, you know, when it's a really hard topic to write about and make grow. It was healthcare related, basically. And when I started Aoi while working there, it made me feel a lot better, because I grew Aoi so quickly, and it made me realize it's not that I'm bad at my job, it's just that my job was hard. It was a hard job. I can grow social media pages. I just did it for like fun. For funsies with Aoi. It's just that my job was really hard. So, yeah. You have a balloon and I'm happy? That's awesome, then explained. How much longer do you think you'll be excited to develop this channel? There are lots of YouTubers who start to overcomplicate quality over time and then burn out because of it, so take care. Thank you so much, Valacia. It's something I think about. The problem I have is that my videos take a long time to make. It takes me about a month to turn a video around from start to finish, and that's working on it pretty much full time. And as a result, animation channels don't tend to earn as much as other channels, because if I could be turning out a video once a week, I'd be earning more, because that's more ad revenue or whatever. And that's that makes it tricky. And you'll see a lot of the big channels, they have big animation teams, and that's not something I really want to do. I think I'd be more interested in nurturing my channels if I was able to afford it by... Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Semi-Spry. That'll pop up in a second if I haven't fucked up alerts. What was I saying? Sorry, unmedicated ADHD, give me a sec. What was I saying? Hey, it's Owie, love your stuff, man. Thank you so much, Twitter Baznet. Oh, yeah, if I had more money, I would hire an editor, not for the animation, but for the streaming stuff. And maybe I'd, like, have, like, a highlights or compilation stuff for the streaming. Because I don't have the time to do both. And I don't want to... Right now, I can't afford it anyway. But I'd rather diversify and have more energy for the streaming and making content out of that than share the creativity of the animation. Like for me, that's my baby, and I'm not very good at sharing. I don't know if I'd be able to hire an editor and feel okay about it. Oh, so actually no, I wouldn't want to hire an animator. I would maybe hire someone to help me write scripts or storyboard maybe a little bit, like only a little bit, because that's something I struggle with. But like in terms of actually like making the videos and editing the animations and stuff, that's my get away from it. I don't want anyone to touch it. I struggle with the writing process. I doubt myself and I go, is it entertaining enough? How do I put this into words? How do this is gonna be a big yap, right? I'm excited to find your content, but already with the lovely emotes. Oh, thank you so much, Semi Sprite. I'll have to check out your stuff in a second. Going back to, you know, have my life history, whatever. I was struggling a lot in secondary school with undiagnosed ADHD, but also a B12 deficiency problem. I was tired, I couldn't think straight. I found thinking hard and doing things hard. And I realised that actually doing art, making visuals and stuff like that, that wasn't as hard of a task as writing or having to think. It felt like art came from like the part of my brain which means you can zone out and walk home without thinking, you know? How did you know about the B12 deficiency? Asking for a friend. Message me, Celeste. I'm happy to talk about B12 deficiency. Yeah, I realised art felt like it used a different part of my brain. It felt like it wasn't as tiring or hard to make things like that. And as someone who struggled, like, just existing, it was like, oh wow, there's like a huge employment and living potential for me to do that without feeling like I want to fucking die. And like with Owie Brainhurt stuff, in the same way, I struggle to script and write a video and be sure about it, as compared to once I've done the script and done the voiceover. Once I'm animating, I'm so smooth sailing. It's just a to-do list and I just do it. But there's so much thinking and deciding and worry in the script writing, because it's like, what if this isn't funny enough? And I gotta like, you know, complete it and make sure I'm happy with it. And I find that hard. I'm also a very visual person. I'm not very good at explaining myself. I get the itch to write songs, but I can't write songs because I don't know how to put things into words. What the fuck is my hair doing? I want to write songs, but I can't put things into words. It's more like it's like I see things in images more than I see things in words, or like my brain goes too fast for me to be able to like, grab the thoughts and put them into coherent sentences. And so yeah, writing and stuff is harder for me, and I find myself struggling to stay on task. And so I think I'd maybe hire, if I had the budget, I'd maybe hire someone to help me write, maybe like only a little bit, and then a storyboard, and then I'd want everything else to be mine. I feel, you know, I don't want someone to, I don't know. Brain going too fast to grab the thoughts. Oh, it's so real. It's having ADHD. It's a weird one because it feels like your brain is going too fast or too slow. Like I can't keep up with my own thoughts, and I can't keep up with the world around me. It's a very weird thing. And I had a friend explain to me that ADHD medication made them feel like they could keep up with the world, and I was like, oh damn, that sounds kind of good. Why not make instrumental songs? Well, I want to write about what's going on in my head. I want to write about my feelings. And I guess I could do that through music. I find myself going to draw instead though, and that's basically how I started Owie, right? I was upset and I needed to like vent or like manage my emotions, and so I made art, and then that did well, and then eventually I turned it into generalized stuff, not just sad depressing stuff. But it started out as me being like, but my friends don't like me, my old friends are hanging out and they're not inviting me, and I need to put this in somewhere anonymously. I need to get out this, I can't stop thinking about it, I need to put it out into the world. And then Owie came to be like, but like the same itch, I get the same itch to write about, but I can't word it. It's got to be visual for me to be able to convey it properly. But yeah, I've been trying to find an ADHD medication that does that. Haven't found one that does the thing yet, but I hope one day. I've tried 2 ADHD medications and neither of them really did anything for me, and for now I've kind of given up. Because for the most part I'm alright, but then am I alright? Am I alright? Hey, here's my room right now. It's not really alright. It's hard. I think in my head I look at ADHD and it's like, well, if it's not affecting my work, then do I need the medication? And it's not really the way to be thinking about it, because my life is bigger than work. But also I'm so used to this being my life that it's like, meh, I don't know. I could go in circles forever. My dosage isn't just way too low. I tried, but the first one I tried, I did multiple dosages and it didn't work. The second one I tried, I only tried for a week before I came off it because I couldn't tell if it was making my anxiety really bad or if my anxiety was bad anyway. My anxiety was bad anyway, so I could try it again, but I'm sort of nervous about it. I don't know. And I probably need to change my antidepressants as well. I probably need to like shuffle the whole thing around, but it's scary. It's scary to try new things. I don't like the idea of having side effects and things that change, and like, what if it makes me feel worse? Or it feels like an exhausting process, and it's like, oh, I can't be bothered. I must make my anxiety way worse. It's a common thing. It's a common thing. My feet turned purple on one. Your feet turned purple? Your feet turned purple. I haven't experienced that. Ooh, purple feet. Is that like because of like poor circulation? My circulation isn't very good. I once ended up in minor injuries because my fingers swelled up. And then like the school nurse was like, you might have a joint infection. Go to hospital. And then the doctors were like, your circulation's shit. Go back home. Yeah, my circulation's really weird. Raynaud's syndrome. I don't think I have Raynaud's, but something's weird about my circulation. It might be related to my hypermobility. I don't know. Change is scary overall. The side effects aren't that bad. Yeah, it depends on what you take and your dosage and what you're like as a person. Not your attitude, but like your body. Like, I was talking about it with some of my animated friends, and they were saying, you know, their appetite completely goes, and that sucks. That's Barney! That's Barney. I'll say hi to Barney. Adderall did not agree with me. They gave me the option to try Adderall, but they also made it sound like a terrifying thing, and they scared me away from it. Hi! What's going on? Hi! Yeah, they were like, we can put you on Adderall, but it will fucking kill you. That's not what they said. That's not what they said. They were like, but it's a... I don't know what I can't remember what they said, but I remember they made it sound very unappealing, and I understand that's because it's addictive. There's a lot of countries where Adderall is straight up illegal. Amphetamines are just illegal. But offered Adderall. It's not by brand name Adderall. It was like, because there's like Lixan blah, 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 blah. That's like a different form of Adderall. It's something like that. I don't remember. But Adderall, they hand Adderall out like candy in the US, or so it feels like. In the UK, they'll give you everything else first. Dexamphetamine. Yeah, what's the one Adderall chemical name? So, oh, maybe I just confused the names, because Adderall is dextroamphetamine. So I think I just thought that Lixdexamphetamine was a type of Adderall. Maybe I got confused. Maybe they didn't offer me. Is there a dexamphetamine? Oh, you know what? maybe it wasn't Adderall that they gave me. Not that they gave me. Maybe it was just the short-acting type of Lix and Lizdex. Dexamphetamine brand name. Oh, that is Adderall. No. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. They might have offered me Adderall. I don't remember. Either way, they made it sound terrifying. Yeah, I tried Elvance for a week. But yeah. Neurotypical people can get very addicted to the feeling that Adderall gives them, but obviously it doesn't work in the same way if you have ADHD. That's very true. That's very true. I always see people talk about starting ADHD medication and they're like, oh my god, I took my first Adderall pill and I was able to do all of the tasks that I need to do. And it's like, I guess that's how it's meant to work, but it kind of feels like how many of those people are neurotypical and taking it? Like, I don't know. It's like, every time I've tried ADHD medication, it's just been like... no. It's, fine. I mentioned about getting Adderall in the UK because an American friend let me try a single pill of theirs years ago and it was like a curtain of fog lifted. Oh, man. Maybe the Adderall will be the one that works for me. Terrifying. Terrifying. Scan your club card to earn club card points. Was I diagnosed with ADHD and autism at the same time? I was diagnosed a month apart. They were separate assessments. But I asked for both of the assessments at the same GP appointment. I wasn't kidding in my ADHD why do I keep saying medication? My ADHD video where I said that I was like, fine, if you think it's all in my head, test me for it. I literally had an appointment about the B12 deficiency one day and how they were going to take me off the injections, and I was so pissed off about it. But the next day I booked another appointment and I was like, well, you know, sign me up because I feel this way and maybe it's that. And they were like, alright. And I got diagnosed with both 6 months later. God damn it! I saw your Do It Anyway video and I liked it very much. Thank you. You are so welcome. I'm so glad it could help you. That is the real Gus Fring. Gus Fring! The Disco Club Card membership. Ooh! I've been yapping for a long time. Like straight up just yapping. Best Buy membership? What do they sell in Best Buy? What's the UK equivalent of a Best Buy? What are those plants in the background? They are imported from The Sims 4 into The Sims 2. These are Sims 4 plants that I've put in my Sims 2 game. Don't tell anybody. Actually, it's not me. I downloaded them, but like I wasn't the one to convert them. Good yapping, thanks. I have lots of plants in my room. My room is fucking messy. Oh, maybe I shouldn't share. But I'll quickly show you. That's shit, what's it called? Schefflera? Schefflera? Is it Schefflera? Schefflera? I don't know. It's something like that. That's that. And I've got a spider plant. I've got a tiger aloe. My fucking palm just died. I had a pepperoni plant. I can't remember what it's actually called. That's just fucking died. I swear I'm closer to a forest or a jungle. Where I live, there's a lot of like oak forests, lots of oak trees. And again, when it gets into autumn, oak trees, oak trees have acorns on them, and then the acorns fall onto cars and make a loud fucking metal noise. And it's like, did someone just get shot? Just kidding. There's no guns in the UK. I know they haven't, but that's a loud fucking bang. Favorite plant? That I have, or generally? Oh, I really like, I want to get more ferns, right? I like ferns. Not my favorite, but I like ferns. I've got an asparagus fern up there, which isn't actually a fern. Oh, I need to be careful not just fucking doxing myself out the fucking window. So that's an asparagus fern, the fluffy one. I really like her. And then I've got, next to that, that's a, shit, what are you? A philodendron micans, and that's really cool. It's kind of velvety and and cool. I've got a lot of pothoses, and if you're interested in plants and having plants, I highly recommend you start with a pothos or a philodendron because they're pretty hard to kill. You just kind of water them whenever you remember, like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Oh, follower goal met. I didn't even know I had one. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, followers. Maidenhair fern? Ooh. Maidenhair fern. Oh yes. See, I want a fern like that. I want some more ferns. What else have I got? Yeah, I've got a philodendron Brazil. I think, yeah, that's not a lemon lime. I've got a philodendron Brazil. I've got a marble queen pothos. I've got a golden pothos. The golden pothos is older than me, potentially. Because I took a cutting from a plant downstairs, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was older than me. Because we've had it for forever. It might outlive me. It looks really cool, actually. Hold on, maybe, tell you what I will do. I'll use this camera. So I've got, that's a combination, I've got multiple pots up there. I've got 2 pots. One of them is a golden pothos, and the other one is a philodendron Brazil. And it goes up here, and then I've got, in the disco ball, I've got my philodendron micans, which I love. Very cool. Up in, oh, shit, let's not dox myself. That's my golden that's my marble queen pothos. She doesn't get enough light, so she's not super variegated. But she's hanging in there. Yeah, pothoses they're really cheap and really easy and really cool. I've got a cacti. I have a cacti that I bought from Poundland in 2016, and it's still alive. I've got, I don't remember what that one is. My most recent plant was a gift. My nan got this for me as a gift when I hit 100,000 subscribers in the pot. Is there a no, it's a rhinoceros. What am I fucking saying? Is this a triceratops? Well, I guess try, right? 1, 2, 3. Triceratops? And it's some sort of aloe, but I don't remember what. And it's been like doing this weird flower thing for a while. It's really big compared to it. So I guess it's either happy or stressed. Typically when plants do that, they're either happy or stressed. You live rent free. Pack your shit up. Chill the fuck out. I've got a snake plant, and that made a flower a few years ago, and I was like, oh my god, wow, rare flower. Oh, R.I.P. Yeah, so yeah, I looked it up, and it was like, oh yeah, the snake plant. That's a rare flower. It can happen when the plant is stressed, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? What have plants got to be stressed about? Chill the fuck out. Also, why, if you're stressed, why are you making a flower? That seems like, I guess it's to pollinate. Maybe they think they're gonna die? Ooh. They didn't die, I've still got it. Oh my god. Are you licking my bed, bro? Don't lick my bed. He's licking his hand, but he's kind of catching my bed. My bed's gonna smell like fish. What are you doing, bro? Hi! Okay. Okay then. What do I think of pots or plants hanging on the wall or ceiling? I've got both of those and I love it. I've got my disco ball plant pot. I love it. I love it very much. I've got a fake IKEA hanging plant as well. I've got a fake plant on the wall over there. I'm mostly real. Almost all of my plants are real though. And mostly all of them are alive. Some have started dying recently. I don't know if the weather has just been weird. Thanks for sharing my collection. It's no problem. I've also got a palm in this corner. I don't know what kind of palm it is. My room is a bit dark, so I have to get plants that don't like sunlight as much as other plants. They need to be hardy with dark. I like the sun. I just don't get it with the angle of my room very much. Do I have any difficulty remembering to water the ones higher up? I water them all at the same time. What tends to remind me to water them is the pothoses. their leaves get kind of sad. And I'm like, if you're sad, the rest of you are probably sad as well. I have a thing I can use to put in the soil and it will tell me how dry they are. The one I need to water the most is the asparagus fern, because one time I didn't water it enough and it just kind of crumbled. But it recovered. I look like a kid. That's awesome that you say that, Jewel Pro Max Gaming and Memes, because someone said I looked like I was pushing 40 once. So the duality of man is here today. Is she pushing 40? Is she 12? My general vibe is gender confused 12-year-old boy. So yeah. Am I deadlocked in? I have not tried deadlock yet. My friends love it though. People love to think that I'm... Who on earth said I looked 40? It was quite sad actually. It was on my post of me holding my play button. It was my like, look, I got my play button. Someone was like, girl, you look like you're pushing 40. God forbid women have fun. Hello, I am Civilization. Hello, Stalker Steven 413. Would that part be looking like a game asset? You're not gonna fucking believe this, Jewel Pro Game Max and memes. Jewel Pro Brax Gaming and Memes. Sorry, I just freaked out because I was nervous that the fly I just saw was a flea. It better be a fucking fly. I'm not having fleas again. Haters gonna hate, it's true. I think someone misgendered me in my comments thinking I was trans when I'm not. It was like, is he going to molest a child? Who's he? Because it ain't me. He? Is this transphobia? Or like what the fuck's happened? I also had a comment the other day that was praising someone that called Jessie. I don't know if they thought my name was Jessie. But it was addressed to someone called Jessie, and I must know my name. So, are you okay, sir? Who are you talking to? Confused bigots are... Confused bigots being the worst. I love confused bigots. They're my favourite type of bigots because they're so easy to just wreck. To just own. Ever Chris Tyson decided to do some weird crap? Here's the thing. Trans people aren't dangerous. Dangerous people are dangerous. The fact that a trans person did a bad thing doesn't mean all trans people are bad. It just meant that a bad person happened to be trans. Are we gonna, like, assume that... It's silly. Silly. Like, Colleen Ballinger did all of that stuff. We're not saying that all women are groomers, are we? This is silly. Silly logic. You can go and say that trans people have high rates of mental illness, but it's because of the people who don't give them access to the things they need. A lot of trans people are depressed. There's a high suicide rate or suicide attempt rate in trans people. The way they're treated is terrible, and it pisses me off. That's such a big conversation topic, right? Minority groups may have higher incident rates of crimes, but it's because of the way they're treated. It starts from the fact that they are minorities and are treated badly. Trans rights, gay rights. If you're a transphobe, get out. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Trans rights are human rights. And if you Google Owie Brainherds, it says, is Owie Brainherds trans? Because apparently, if you are not trans and you start talking about trans rights, it means you're trans. Apparently. But yeah. Let's just say human rights. I mean, that's a given, right? Human rights, obviously. But some human rights aren't always treated equally. People aren't treated with the same amount of rights. Some people need some more attention to get the things they need. And we got to accommodate that. I felt like I was going to say something. Yeah, it's what's the harm in letting people innocently and non-dangerously do the things they want to do? I don't understand furry hate. No, I'm not a furry. Again, same thing. Just because I have an animal persona and I'm saying don't hate furries, it doesn't mean I'm a furry, guys. Guys, I'm not a furry. But no, like furries. Have you like ever interacted with a furry? Anyone who hates furries, have you had an actual interaction with a furry? Or a trans person, you know, like all these groups of people, all they want to do is like show you their Pokemon card collection. They're not gonna do horrible things to children. Like, what the fuck? Where's critical thinking? Where's it gone? This is why I don't like most religions. Okay, here's the thing: religion, anti-gay. Not all religions are the same. Not all religions have the same beliefs for gay people. Religion is a very nuanced and complicated thing. I think it can be very powerful for giving people stability and hope and community. It can also be a provider of distress and grief and misunderstanding of self. There's no right or wrong answer, really. But generally speaking, be nice to people, be understanding to people, regardless of if you're religious or not, regardless of if you're gay or straight or whatever. We've always got to try our best to be compassionate to other people's beliefs and be kind and respectful, right? So long as things aren't hurting people, they're generally gonna be okay. Right? Right? I'm no expert. And everything I say, I mean with as good intent as possible, right? I say things with the purest of intentions. So if I'm misinforming, it's completely unintentional. And I want you to know that I really do mean the best with what I say. Why am I so eloquently, extraordinarily vocabularic? What did I say? I don't support LGBTQ, but I still respect their boundaries. That is literally supporting LGBTQ. We had a discussion a bit like this in Discord a while ago because some Islamic people were there, and they were going, yeah, like we completely support. Yeah, we support other people who are LGBTQ, and we're friends with them and stuff. It's just that we can't personally do that with our division of our faith. And, you know, we got to understand that. Just because people are religious, it doesn't mean that they are hateful. It's, pardon me, I've just been talking for so long. The running problem with every group of people, and that is every group of people, ever, is there are a loud minority which ruin it for everyone else. Not all Christians are going to be homophobic. Not all furries are going to be... I don't know, what other people say about furries, right? Not all furries are going to piss in ball pools. Isn't that a thing that happened? Furries peed in a ball pool at an event. That was so long ago. I don't even remember what it was. You know what I mean? Like, just because, like, the loud minority doesn't represent the whole thing. So you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful to, and open-minded. You gotta be open-minded and compassionate where possible. Not all furries are gonna play pyro. Is that what furries do? They play pyro. Being religious isn't inherently hateful, but most religions themselves promote hatefulness and bigotry. It depends on the division of the religion and the orthodoxy of it, I'd say. Loud outliers don't represent the reality of the whole group. I wish more people understood that. Because the root of a lot of bigotry and stuff would just be unearthed with that. And the same goes for, like, hate with religion, bigotry, hate with religion, racism, sexism. You know, like, just because the loud outliers are a problem or like badly misrepresent the whole group, it doesn't mean everyone is like that. Is Cat dead or asleep? It'll be really awkward if he just fucking died, but no, he is asleep. You can see him breathing. You can see him breathing. Not all Minecraft YouTubers are groomers. But yes. Some furries are pretty degenerate. Some men are pretty degenerate. are all men degenerate? You know, it's just what, you know, that's what happens. It's, you know, within every group of people, there are some people who are terrible. It doesn't mean that all of them are terrible. They're loud, and so you hear about it all the time, as Monochrome just said in Twitch chat. Yeah. So people don't like furries because there have been some furries that have badly represented all furries. Every tree has a rotten apple. I love that. Yes. And the bigots will be like, look, this gay person did a crime, therefore all gay people are bad. No, critical thinking, where did it go? And and not to compare it to the struggles of something like bigotry or whatever. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I've experienced and seen a lot of hate. People will just not like Swifties because there are plenty of Swifties who are really fucking annoying. And it's like, oh my god, like, you know, just because... And it makes people think that Taylor Swift is bad and Taylor Swift fans are bad. Not everyone is like that, and it's a shame when a group of people is misrepresented. You know? I've never met a bad furry, me neither. I've met plenty of furries. You know what they want you to do? They want you to play fetch with them. They want to play fetch, they don't want to do horrible things. Oh, great, a Swiftie. I think that's a... Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of annoying people in every group of people, right? Taylor Swift fan, unsubscribed, blocked, bricks thrown, can't believe you'd lie to me like this. I've been a Taylor Swift fan for like 10 years now. You changed the music, I'm having flashbacks. I like to include the whole body shaming problem because it's so many people don't realise it's a lot more complicated. I have lots of feelings about body shaming. Don't get it twisted though, Owie is the bad kind of Swiftie, it's crazy. One of the things that really pisses me off and people don't understand about body shaming, a lot of people will be able to understand that body shaming is bad, but they won't realise that they're doing it because what will happen... I think the best example of this is Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson was turned out to be this unpleasant person, and then people started talking about how fat he was. No! We're talking about him being a bad person. We're not fucking picking apart his body. You're invalidating your argument. You're suggesting that being fat is an inherently bad trait. These two things are not connected. They do not need to be mentioned together. Drives me crazy. And like I've seen it online, but people do it in real life. Like I remember hanging out with friends. We saw someone we hadn't seen in a while across the room, and my friends didn't like this person. They were like, "Oh, look how fat he's gotten." It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. These things are not like you're outwardly saying that you think being fat is something to be laughed at, and it's really just it's a real mind your business moment. You can't. And I have mixed feelings about, like, people will be like, oh, a man has done this. He must have a small penis. I have mixed feelings about that as well. Like, you can laugh at someone and suggest that their masculinity is fragile, but you don't need to comment on someone's body about it, you know? I don't know. Yeah, they're completely unrelated things. I think it's so easy to do, and unpicking it might take some time. But yeah. Yeah. Body shaming is more than just not you know. Body shaming needs to be unpicked from multiple angles. Ugh. My throat is so dry, I've been yapping so long. If whether or not you are fatphobic relies on you liking the person, it tells all of the people in your life who are fat that your basic human respect is merely a mercy they have earned. This is exactly the same thing for when something happens to a trans person that is bad, and then people start misgendering them. Just because a trans person has done a terrible thing, you don't get the right to start misgendering them. You're suggesting that their basic identity and human respect is an earned thing. Basic respect should not need to be earned. Ava Tyson, easy example, yes. Chris Chan was a similar one, but then again, I'm still confused about the whole Chris Chan thing. Okay, I saw the fly again. It's not a flea. Good. Body shaming is bad, but when a person's fatness becomes a health problem, then you need to say it to the person nicely. I think what you need to consider is that the person who is fat knows that they are fat. They don't need to be told. And if it is a problem, those who are close and near to them ideally would do it. It doesn't need to come from strangers. Unless it is someone's business, it's not their business, you know. It's not clear if Chris Chan is genuinely trans. Yeah, I never looked into it properly. People are, I don't know, confusing. The cat is cute. He's very sweet. He is called Barty. He's about 12 years old. He's a bit of a twat. Likes to bite, but he's kind of mellowed out in recent years. He's a bit sweeter nowadays. Hi. Oh, he's dreaming. Oh, dude, he's dreaming. You can't really see him. He's like asleep as hell right now. Oh fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up. He was just twitching. It was quite sweet. I couldn't catch it. If a rando on Twitter said, "Hey dude, you seem pretty overweight and that's a real problem you need to solve," you'd see my name on the evening news. Oh, so real. People haven't really commented on my body. I've had a few comments on my teeth, but I think it's because people know I'm British and then they associate that. I don't think there's anything in particular bad about my teeth, but people just sometimes throw insults. People talk about my forehead. I think I have a pretty average sized forehead. I don't think my forehead is big. I'm pretty, yeah. I don't know. Oh. Okay. What the fuck is that? Wait, is this something happening on the Discord? Oh god. Thank you, Andrew, for dealing with that. There are significantly bigger foreheads. Amen. Like, my forehead ain't that big. At that point, it's like, you're just trying to find a reason to insult me. My hair is hairy. Oh. Cat cam. Wait. I don't think my forehead's big. I've seen people with way bigger foreheads. Yeah, like, my forehead's pretty average. Like, you know. Is Barney dead? No, he just moved. Yeah, they hear a British accent and play into the stereotypes, exactly. What are you twitching about? Is that Sims 4 in the background? It's The Sims 2, but with Sims 4 items in it. Teehee. It is a YouTube branded hoodie. I got this at the YouTube event I went to last week, and it's really comfy. It's really, it's like a nice, you know, it's a nice weighty hoodie. It's a well-made hoodie. This is embroidered. Very fancy. Help in Discord? Andrew said he's dealing with it. Sham, can you check the Discord? Do I need to have a look? Oh, someone spammed something. Okay, someone spammed something in the Discord that was inappropriate. Thank you, Sham. So yeah, someone spammed something that was inappropriate in the Discord and they needed help. I think it's being dealt with. Sorry that if you experienced that on the Discord. Clearly that was not what we wanted to happen. If your forehead was big, what could you do about it? It often feels like people look for anything to turn into an insecurity for other people. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's like that golden rule about if someone can't fix something in 5 minutes, maybe don't mention it to them. Or like don't point it out. I love how this went from talking about a YouTube event to admiring smear and impact frames made by Flipnote animators to having actually good real talks that should be talked about more. Average Ari Brainhead stream. We talk about all sorts of shit here. I've talked about so many things on I've been streaming for about a year now. It's been about a year since I started. Yeah, we talk about all sorts of stuff. And it was nice to talk about the YouTube event and stuff. I don't often have cool things to report on like that. It's like, guys, I have friends. I went to a thing and I have friends. How cool is that? But yeah. Andrew did it. Cool. Make the music a tad louder. Is that too loud now? How long have I had those headphones and what are they called? These are Bose Dream Connect 2s? I've got the box up there. I gotta farm the shit out of it and make some storytime videos about it. Everyone's been making videos about it and streaming about it. Quiet Comfort 35 Mark II. I've had them for about 2 years now. They've lasted great. I've replaced the ear pads once because they start falling apart, but they cost like £8 to order some more. Quiet Comfort 35s. They're great. They're great. They're a good, like they're not super cheap by any means, but like they aren't as expensive as like the Sony fancy ones. But like they're a good. They're pretty good for audio quality, and the noise cancellation is pretty good. I'd recommend them if you haven't got the budget for something more expensive. How much do these even cost? I've had them as a gift, actually. I really needed some new headphones. Have I got... I might have finally got rid of my old ones, but my old ones, I literally had tape on them because they were terrible. I literally had said, like, I needed some new headphones to my mum. It's like, oh, maybe I could get some for Christmas. I don't know. It doesn't have to be big. But my dad had just had a bonus at work, and he bought my sister and I some headphones, which is really funny because I really needed some, and I wasn't going to get some for months. And I was like, oh my god, these are... Thank you so much. I hadn't had anything like that before. It was a very appreciated gift. We all have a pair of nice headphones. It's my sister and I use them all the time. My sister wears hers everywhere because she has quite bad misophonia. As in, she's sensitive to certain sounds, and she wears them while she eats and other people eat. Wears them all the time. I wear these. These are on my head most of the day because I work and, you know, chill at my computer. Yeah, they're about £170 by the looks of it. They're not exactly cheap. But if you compare them to the Sonys, like the nice Sonys, they're cheaper. And like I said, I've had these for 2 years. I've had these for 2 years or so, and the quality's great. They're still working fine. I can use them with wired connection as well, and I do use them with wired connection while I am editing because otherwise I get a delay I'm not aware of. Give my cat a cat bed. He has one. He's just decided to go on my bed today. I have misophonia, but it doesn't tend to bother me very much either. God, when I was on the train up to Windermere last week, there was a guy sitting in front of me who was eating crisps, and I don't know how the fuck he was eating them. I don't know what way he was eating them, but it was... Oh, it really pissed me off. Normally I'm alright with things like that, but oh my god, it was really annoying. For the most part, I'm like, I think I have some misophonia, but I'm nowhere near as bad as my sister has it. She can't hear anyone chewing. It just, oh, she can't do it. What did he eat this chips sideways? He might have been. It was a really, like, oh, what really annoys me are adverts, food adverts that have chewing and crunching in them. The pot noodle advert has slurping. Fucking, oh, I hate it. Pisses me off. Like, oh. The adverts where people bite into crisps and the adverts where people slurp on noodles, oh, I hate it. Misophonia is a sensitivity to certain noises, typically things like chewing. Misophonia. Let me look up the description. Disorder where you have a decreased tolerance to specific sounds and things you can sense related to them. So yeah, my sister gets incredibly agitated by chewing sounds. But yeah, it depends on the person. Some people it makes them angry, people it makes them stressed, whatever. But do deaf people get misophonia from captions? That's a good question. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, chalkboard scratching and noises like that really piss me off. Scraping on plates. Oh, I fucking hate that. I think everyone hates those. Those are quite common. It's like you feel it in your bones. Yuck. Yuck. Is anyone live on YouTube right now? When does Raxd stream? Raxd has a schedule now, but I don't remember what his schedule is. I was thinking about when I end stream, I should raid. I love your videos. What do you use to make the animations? They are so nice to look at. Thank you so much, ByCloud. I do the drawings in Aseprite, and then I export the frames and I fiddle them around in Premiere Pro. You wouldn't need to use Premiere Pro. You could probably use DaVinci or any other software that has things like keyframe editing. But yeah, I use Aseprite for the crunchy pixely style. Boo-doop. Boo. Boo-doop-beep-beep-beep-boo. Dinner ready? Thanks, Mum. Okay, I gotta go. My mother is in my chat to tell me dinner is ready. This is my life. How good is that? How many streamers do you know that have their mothers come into chat and say their dinner is ready with a tongue out emoji? Oh, I've been bot spam. I've been bot raided on Twitch. Oh fuck. I've been botted. Well, I've got like 100 new followers on Twitch with usernames such as SY0QIX4M and QTENVI. They're like scrambled letters. Well, isn't that grand? I better stream on the weekends. I haven't. Yeah, I was away last weekend, so I didn't. But yes, more streams soon. Thanks you for nurturing your child so we may continue enjoying her shenanigans, Mama Owie. That's sweet. I don't imagine she's still here. She probably like hops to my stream to let me know I need to fucking eat and then shut it again. I'll pass it on. I'm gonna end stream. I've got no one I can raid into that I know is streaming on YouTube. But mind you, there is no official raiding feature on YouTube. It would be a manual one where we all just fucking turn up, which I have done before. And I'd love to do it like to Rex. Like Rexd is one of the only people I know who regularly streams on YouTube. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been nice. We've clearly got some new people because we've got a lot of people here today. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for the stream. I had so much fun and can't wait to see more of your stuff. I'll be looking up your stuff, Semi-Spray. Thank you so much. Shout out to my fellow Africans. That's obviously not coming from me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not African. First stream, very fun. I'm glad you enjoyed. It's nice to yap. It's nice to chat. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. 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 Bye.